Hey everyone, my name is Scott Levin. I'm a co-founder of LiveSource auction, raffle, and sweepstakes platform. We are so ecstatic that you all have joined us today. And we're looking forward to kind of introducing you to the capabilities that LiveSource enables. So I'm going to pass it over momentarily to my wife and co-founder, Mary Levin. But before I do, I just wanted to say that in a moment, I'm going to post a link in the chat that will connect you to a special sweepstakes opportunity for everyone to enter to win for free for a free Yeti that we're giving away. And we will announce the winners tomorrow. So the winner tomorrow. So that will kind of enable you to, if you click on that link, to check out LiveSource in real time, experience it for yourself, the ease of use, the fun, and all those good things. So check out that link momentarily. And I'm going to pass it over to Mary Levin for the rest of the presentation. And we're really excited that you're here. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Mary Levin. I really appreciate everyone that is on this webinar today. And a special thank you to Dana Leroy for having us with NACDA. We're thrilled to be here. A little bit about ourselves. We are Scott and Mary Levin. We are a husband and wife team. We created, developed, and founded LiveSource Auctions and Raffles. And we're here in San Diego, California. We're both from here. We both then traveled to NYU for college. Scott went on and studied law at UVA, University of Virginia. And then we actually met back here in San Diego, and now we're married with 3 little boys. So we were sitting at a University of San Diego basketball game in about 2015. We only had 2 boys at the time, and we're sitting there and I look over to my boys and everyone's just, gleaming with excitement. USD Stadium is very intimate. You're, just steps away from the players, and, we're watching them throw the ball back and forth, talking, sweating, having a great time. And I look over at my boys and I just think, how can I make this moment last? And that was really the beginning of LiveSource.
Every live event is filled with moments of excitement. LiveSource is a new game-changing app that allows you to create auctions instantly during these moments, as the crowd's excitement is at a fevered pitch.
Second triple of the game.
Imagine, after spectacular moments, you could remove any item from the field of play and place it into a live auction in less than a minute while the game is still on. Imagine the fans in attendance bidding on and winning one-of-a-kind memorabilia and experiences from that event while the event is still going on. LiveSource handles the heavy lifting so that there are no limits on what can be sold or when it can be sold. Auctions can be created in less than 60 seconds, at which time the app immediately notifies fans to start bidding, determines the winning bidder, and arranges payment and delivery moments later. Excite your audience with highly shareable moments. Motivate more fans to attend your event, increase revenue. With LiveSource, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
That's such a touching video. I love it. So we created LiveSource, and it's really been successful at gaining nationwide support to generate more revenue for fundraising events. And it's really proven to exceed our clients' fundraising goals. So in order for LiveSource to be successful, we had to create a very seamless buyer experience. So LiveSource comes in the form of an online website and also a free mobile app in the App Store. We have a wonderful notification system where people get notified when they're outbid immediately, outbid notifications. They get notified when they win. They get notified when a new event is created with an organization that they've previously participated with. We have a really neat overtime bidding feature that I'll go into detail in a little bit, but it really has been successful at generating hundreds of thousands of dollars of extra revenue. And we are completely secure and data encrypted. So LiveSource has been successful with selling memorabilia, but also our clients have been very creative with selling unique experiences. And the experiences are very interesting because they typically don't cost anything to create, and they can generate hundreds of dollars, per experience that's put on LiveSource. So just some examples that we've seen: signed jerseys, game-winning balls, flip the coin, throw the first pitch, meet the mascot, enter the stadium with the team, meet the athletes, and luxury seats. And these are all of the ways which items can be sold on LiveSource. So you can have just a regular auction. You can have a single item sale. You can do a combination of an auction with a buy it now price. You can do giveaways, and you can also do raffles. So the sign up process, if you haven't already done so already, it's very simple. It takes about 60 seconds to put in your name, your phone number, your email, you create a passcode, and then you type in your credit card. Now, you can see auctions without creating an account. However, you cannot bid on an item without creating an account. So LiveSource is really good with connecting buyers and sellers. It really creates a lot of excitement and engagement during your events. Buyers have unique purchasing opportunities. Sellers obtain higher number of bids per item and optimum sale price. And both buyer and seller event experiences are improved. So now going on to the seller experience, some things I wanted to touch on that are really important to note. It is very intuitive. Uploading an auction, it was designed to be able to create it live in the moment within minutes, and it is just that way. So we have 24/7 customer support. When you call, Scott and I or a team member will answer. We are available. We're here, in the United States, and we pride ourselves on responding immediately. We're fully data encrypted and insured. We have never had any information breaches because of this, thanks to Scott's lawyer capabilities. He made sure all of that is in place. And like I mentioned before, it's very easy to use, very intuitive. So talking about the customer service, obviously we're located here in San Diego. We offer unlimited training sessions. So whoever is in charge of running your auctions or uploading your auctions, we will train, and this person may change throughout the year, and we're happy to offer as many training sessions as needed. And you'll also reach a personal point of contact. So when that person who's uploading auctions needs some assistance, we will be there to help. So we have lots of partnerships, Major League Baseball included. And in order to have that Major League Baseball partnership, we had to put in place a high insurance policy. So I can absolutely stand with confidence that everyone's information that they put into our system is completely secure and insured. And here are some more features of LiveSource. We have a shipping mechanism. You can do optional shipping or required shipping based upon if your event is fully virtual or if it's in person. And it is adjustable. So for example, a gift card will ship for a much different price than a large piece of art. So you can make the shipping feature required and adjustable based upon what you're selling. You have the option to incorporate a handling fee, and this is where you can pass along the credit card fees to the buyer. And ease of use. Like I had mentioned before, it's just very intuitive to use. Scott and I, we needed something that, you know, wasn't complicated. We wanted to be able to work it and use it, you know, and not have to deal with headaches of tech or anything like that. So it's very simple to use. So don't just take our word for it about how amazing LiveSource is. This is Lori Walton, who is the wife of Basketball Hall of Famer Bill Walton. And she sits on the board of many charities, and she has actually used it. She used it for her first time in February and has now incorporated it into all of the charities that she works with. And so here's a testimonial I'd like to play.
Hi everyone, I'm Lori Walton, and earlier this year, I chaired a golf fundraiser for a small nonprofit called Freedom Dogs. We train service dogs for our wounded military heroes who are suffering from the physical and emotional trauma of war. Because of the COVID restrictions, we weren't able to have a dinner and auction after the golf, so we were totally stressing about the hit we would take in our revenue. We thought about doing an online auction, but we just couldn't afford the expensive upfront fees. Thankfully, I read about LiveSource in Giving Back magazine and learned that they only charge a small percentage of whatever you sell. There are no upfront fees. As a result, we could afford to do an online auction after all, and we ended up making more money than ever. The app was super easy to use. I'm not very techy, so I was able to upload our auction items. Pretty much anyone can do it. And when I did have questions or needed help, LiveSource's customer service responded immediately. The owners of the company even attended our fundraiser to show our guests how to use the app. A week before our event, LiveSource sent out an email to their customers letting them know about the Freedom Dogs auction. Because of this, more than half of our winning bidders were people who had never supported our nonprofit before. We had people from all over the country who now know about the work we do and want to continue helping us. We are incredibly grateful to LiveSource for making it financially possible for Freedom Dogs to continue saving lives and preventing a tremendous amount of suffering for our military heroes who are willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for our country. On behalf of all of us at Freedom Dogs with 2 and 4 legs, we cannot thank LiveSource enough.
That was so sweet. I'm so grateful that Lori did that video for us, and those dogs in the background are just such a perfect touch. Those Freedom Dogs are so cute. And then here's some more testimonials from some other clients that we have. LiveSource was fantastic for us. In our first year using LiveSource, our jersey auctions were the best they had ever been. That's Jason Samoral with the Syracuse Mets. Scott and his staff continue to exceed our expectations. We couldn't be happier with our partnership. Derek Martin with the Altoona Curve. Our sales and customer experience really took off with LiveSource. The app is so easy to use for the team and for the customers. Jack Graham with the Aberdeen Ironbergs. And oh, my little Zoom is covering here. We have found our fans love the experience. LiveSource's ease of use and the ability to bid from anywhere at any time is huge. Jerry Walker with the Kaiser Volcanoes. And we're so grateful for those testimonials. And here are our partnerships that we currently have. We have mostly capitalized on minor league baseball with lots of partnerships, lots of wonderful jersey auctions going on. Very exciting to watch. We have minor league hockey partners. We have indoor lacrosse partners, indoor football, indoor and outdoor soccer partners. We have the San Diego Padres, the Los Angeles Chargers, and then universities. So I'm going to now speak about West Virginia University and how our relationship started with them. So West Virginia University contracted with LiveSource back in 2019, and they had a small scholarship dinner. This was the title of their scholarship dinner, and their original ask was to sell 10 items, and their goal was to generate $2,000. So they hired LiveSource for this event, and they ended up raising $3,275, and this is 163% of the anticipated earnings. So they were very pleased with it, and they have grown and grown and grown our partnership together. And now they have now they have used us for multiple fundraisers where we've hosted auctions for the Mountaineer Athletic Club, the Cancer Center, the hospital, and the Alumni Association. And we're so grateful for that. And I think they are too. So overtime bidding, I wanted to touch about this because this is an auction item that was on a West Virginia University baseball auction back in February. And they had this 5-night stay at the Greenbrier College. And their auction ended on February 12th at 5 p.m. And this was a pretty hot item. And somebody tried to come in and get this item at 4:59 and 53 seconds for $3,395. And this immediately put into place the LiveSource overtime bidding feature, where everyone who has bid or participated at this event gets an instant notification on their phone that this item is now in overtime. And this item ended up getting 10 additional bids. It went into a complete bidding war, and it ended up selling at 5:05 for $5,485. So that was a couple thousand, more than $2,000 over what it would have been if we didn't have overtime bidding in place. So that was very exciting to watch. So through our partnership with LiveSource, West Virginia University has had over 25 fundraisers held across the entire university. They've generated $250,000 in auctions and raffles, and they've had an increase of 50% in participation from previous years. And this is a quote from Jamie Hall, who I believe is on this webinar today. Shout out to Jamie. Thank you so much for all that you do. LiveSource has been a game changer for our department. The auction items and direct donations made through LiveSource have substantially supplemented our event revenue. We made the switch to LiveSource and haven't looked back. It's super easy to use. We couldn't be happier with the service Scott provides. So because of the flexibility of LiveSource and its ability to do auctions in all different kinds of settings, that has really led to its success.
Creating and managing auctions has never been easier for event organizers.
thanks to the revolutionary new app, LiveSource. You get more flexibility and help to raise more money. With LiveSource, organizers can create auctions quickly and in advance of your event. Bidders viewing the event will be notified whenever a new item is made available for bidding. No more long lines filled with anxious guests trying to register for silent and live auctions. Bidders simply load their cards, bid, and make payments through the app wherever they are. And the beauty of it all? Bidders don't need to be at the event. They can bid from anywhere. Literally, from anywhere. If you're ready to elevate the excitement of your auctions and events so that you can raise more money and your guests can have more fun, it's time that you join the LiveSource revolution. LiveSource, your in-the-moment marketplace. LiveSourceApp.com.
That gets me every time, Scott, with the guy skydiving and bidding on LiveSource. I just love that image. All right, so now's the time to talk about pricing. LiveSource's usual and customary fees include a 2.9% credit card processing fee. We use Stripe as our credit card processor. We charge a 7% LiveSource fee, and there is a $500 licensing fee to get started with LiveSource. However, partner now for all licensing fees waived and a locked-in rate of 5%. So we would just love to partner with as many colleges and universities as possible, and we will be happy to take anyone's call and email and send out contracts before July 30th to guarantee no licensing fees and 5% locked in. And that's a wrap. Thank you, everyone. Scott, did you have anything to add?
No, I think you did an excellent job, Mary. And yeah, we're going to follow up with everyone. Again, if you would like to participate in the sweepstakes, so far 31 of you have, or 31 folks have. So, please do claim your free sweepstakes ticket, which would allow you to check out the how LiveSource works. And you do not need to enter a credit card. I forgot to mention, in your account to claim your free ticket. So don't worry about that. But we would love to talk with you. LiveSource has been extremely successful for more than 750 organizations nationwide. We're looking forward to following up and being in touch. And thank you again to my wife, Mary, for doing an excellent job this morning.
Thank you so much.